So guys, I would like to argue the fact that Zamasu is by far the best Dragon Ball villain so far, and I'm going all over the place with this. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, and so far all of Super. Now, personally for me, Frieza was one of the best villains in the entire Dragon Ball canon. Better than Cell, better than Boo, far better than any of the villains in Dragon Ball in my opinion. And when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, the only real villain that we've gotten so far is the Golden Frieza. I mean, Beerus, you could say that he is evil because of his job, but again, he's not inherently evil. He doesn't take pleasure in destroying people. He may take pleasure now that I'm thinking about it, but for the most part, it's his job. Hit is another one that you could say is also a villain, and they're half and half. Hit mainly is villainous because of the fact that he's a hit man, kills people for money or treasure or prizes or whatever the case might be, but he doesn't seem to inherently enjoy killing people. It just seems like it's another contract for him. So what does that leave us with? Well, that leaves us with Zamasu. Now I could say Black Goku, but Black Goku is Zamasu, and Zamasu, the one that is immortal, is obviously Zamasu. Then we have the Zamasu from the timeline that Goku and Vegeta come from, where he's just finding out about his true nature. So all those characters are one single character, Zamasu. Now we have this new Zamasu that's merged between two different Zamasus into an ultimate Zamasu. He just called himself Zamasu in the episode, but he technically could beat Zamasu Black. These are the reasons why Zamasu is the best Dragon Ball villain. Now, you could say that Vegeta was one of the first that was the greatest, but I'd argue with the fact that Zamasu comes from a lineage of Kais, and now we haven't really heard too much of Kais being evil or inherently evil, and Zamasu seems to be one Kai that just through him trying to answer or ask himself the questions of whether he needs to watch over humanity or save humanity, he asks himself these questions, and that pushes him darker and darker into the light side. He gets almost a Anakin styled push into evil, into the dark side, trying to answer these questions and finding out his own solution to the question at hand. And being a Kai, coming from a creation god and seemingly going into a destruction god, turning evil, killing his master, wishing himself into Goku's body, then killing Goku's family with Goku's body. His family has no idea what's going on, and killing Goku, who has no idea what's going on and is much more weaker. So basically using Goku's body, the body that he had at that time, to kill his own family and kill the body of Zamasu, and who Goku was inhabited. That is just pure evil. When you have to bring it back to Frieza, yes, Frieza did kill a lot of planets, killed planet Vegeta, killed many species, killed many Namekians, killed many of the Z fighters, killed Krillin, making it so Goku was pushed into Super Saiyanness. He never went so personal as Zamasu, who after the fight that he had with Goku, he made it personal. He wanted to know more about Goku. He asked it. He asked the guy with all the answers, asked him who is Goku, asked him more about the Saiyan race. I'm assuming that's how he knew so much about it. So he made it very, very personal, taking his body, and he didn't even bat an eye in annihilating his family. Now, Boo also destroyed and ate all their family. And that was probably one of the more villainous acts he had done, but Boo is just a destructive creature, and so Boo was just following his own genetic writing, his own makeup, his chaotic nature. They were the closest things to him, and he decided to eat them all. That's not personal. Zamasu made it personal. Zamasu went even back to Earth and destroyed the human race. Basically, back to the Stone Age. And that he made that personal against even Trunks for meddling with time. Zamasu killed all the gods, killed many people, killed Bulma, survived being destroyed by Beerus, and has become one of the most powerful Kais in all of existence. And for this, I believe that Zamasu is the most powerful Dragon Ball villain of all time so far. And hopefully we get a better Zamasu, a better villain. This has been Dragon Ball Black. I'll see you guys in the next Dragon Ball video.